Hi Leo, thanks for being here and welcome back. And if you're new to the channel though, welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. And this reading's for the 17th of June. Now, the reading that we're going to do here is for love and you. And we're going to do these first three cards and look at it from the point of view of what's going on within your personal path, your destination. We're going to jump back then and do it again from a love perspective. And then lastly, we're going to have a look at this card here and maybe look at the things that you may need to understand or reflect on that come from within yourself. Now, before I jump in, just like everyone to be aware that I'm going to be opening up for personal readings and going to offer a life reading or a reading similar to this, Life and You, for £25. So if you're interested, drop me an email and we'll work something out. Alright, let's jump in. And this is going to be about your own personal path. First card we've got is the Four of Cups. Now, with this card here, have you maybe been disappointed, hurt? And it's a heart hurt. It's not something that, has been physical for you. Although that is a possibility, but this is more about your heart's being damaged, being uninterested in life round about you. It could be that people think that you're being selfish because you no longer want to take part in socialising, and doing things that maybe you've promised to do. And nothing seems to entice you away from your own personal bubble. So there could be a lot of solitude in this. A bit of a bleeding heart. And this could be something that's actually, happened a while ago. And it's taking you this long to get over the hurt. But it looks as though that this is something that you are moving towards because of the Six of Swords here, and I'll come to that in a minute. But the next card that you have is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a fantastic card to have in a reading because this means that you're moving towards prosperity. This is the time where you stop wanting to be isolated. You begin to give yourself a kick up the bum. You begin to gather yourself together and look at what your future means. Have you brought a goal together within your mind? Have you been formulating it towards the end of this solitary period? Are you now ready to jump in and get your hands dirty and get the work done, get all of the groundwork so that you can then build from here and reap the rewards later on? This is going to be hard work. There are going to be times where, you may feel that you're maybe not ready. But the gate has been opened you are ready to move forward. You're ready to build a prosperous future. And with the Six of Swords, you are turning your back on the hurts of the past. You're turning your back on the solitude that you needed to get through that hard time. Life has begun to show a bit of colour, show a bit of, beautifulness. Look at the dress. The dress is gorgeous. You're on a journey. So life is beginning to be pleasant and happy, positive. Your attitude is lifting. You're moving towards a much better place. You no longer want to be within this hurt realm. You've moved forward. You're moving towards a much better place. All of the heaviness, all of the burdens that you were shouldering, you're moving away from them. You're putting in all of the hard work and moving towards a happier day. Now that is a fantastic journey to have, to put all the hurt and hardness firmly into the past, to find out what you want to do, to see the beginnings of it and reap the rewards and move towards a much more pleasanter place. All right, let's move on to the next section and we'll look at these cards again from a love perspective. All right, let's jump back in and let's look at things with regards of love. Now, the Four of Cups is pretty much the same. You have got yourself into a position where you don't seem to want to move forward. You don't want to be hurt again. And you haven't really got over the past. Things that have happened to bring you to this stagnant place. Now, have you yourself got to a place where you're being a little bit of a jerk? That maybe you're being a little bit standoffish. Maybe your ongoing answer is no to whatever the question is, regardless of how good or bad it is. Is that coming out of fear of being hurt again? Not wanting to try new things? And, that could be for either you or the other person. But you have so many walls going up here that it could be that the ongoing answer is no, that you are unable to see how wonderful the people are that's round about you. People that may want to be having a love connection with you, but you have such an ideal idea of what love is that no realistic person could stand up to that standard. And is there a possibility that you're just willing to push that person away? It could be that reality has given you a little bit of a shake, that you are moving away from how low you felt in the past. The walls that you have built may not be lowered, they may still be at the same height, but you're moving away from your solitude. You may even be opening up just a little bit. The next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Are you maybe, deciding that you do want to go out and have a little bit of fun? That you want to treat yourself? Because the Ace of Pentacles also dampens down this feeling of solitude, this need for solitude. So it could be that someone does approach you to ask you out. Could be that someone you already know, someone that you have said no to already, or they've said no to you. And it could be that maybe the response is that you are being a little bit of a jerk to them because of your idealistic view of what love should be. And they have, trodden that view through the mud. Do you give them another chance? Do you have a few good experiences where you've treated or been treated? Do you feel that maybe it is time to move forward with this relationship? That everything that's happened in the past should stay in the past? That it's time to move forward? Could be that maybe there's an option here to repair this relationship a little bit. Talk about the hurts that have happened. Letting each other know how you felt back then. How you want to be treated. How you should communicate and share responsibilities. Because that maybe have been something that's been lacking in the past. But now is the time that you're going to treat each other better, communicate more effectively. This could be the beginning of a more realistic instead of idealistic relationship. All right, I'm going to leave that reading there and we'll move on to what advice this card has for you. All right now, for both of the readings that we've just done, the main message is that you're moving away from hurts of the past. You're building a foundation for a better future and you're moving towards it. You're throwing off all of the burdens that you've had in the past and you're moving towards a better future, a happier future. With this card here, the card that's came forward for you is courage. Now it could be that you have built up many walls. It could be that just the act of moving forward is something that's worrying you, something that scares you because you don't know, what is going to happen. You're moving into the unknown. Will you be successful or will you not? That is still to be sorted out, but the Ace of Pentacles here is telling me that you're in for a prosperous time. Give it your all. Get ready for this new adventure. Stop limiting yourself like you have been in the past. Be positive. And all of these things are reflected in this card here. Face the challenges that this new beginning and this untold future is going to bring. This is the moment where you show who you truly are and what you're made of. You can show how courageous you actually are. And this is totally fitting for Leo. All right, now please take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.